If you have time and you are in UK, join them. That's what PM said on his S handle. And welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing today? Please, we are going to go through some of the polls that PM made on his S handle. So this will be like a Twitter review from Biafran Prime Minister's Twitter handle. And as you can see here, this is what he said about the Yoruba self-determination rally that is coming up on 12th of October 2024. He said, if you are a Biafran and you are living in UK and you have free time, I mean, you don't have any schedule there, you don't have any appointment, or you are free, join them on this rally. And you can see on the flyers, Yoruba Nation, they tag, they have their own pictures and all that. So I was even thinking that the people, because you can see two pictures here, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if you can expand it. So I don't know if maybe some of you have seen this. If you look at the pictures here, you feel that this Yoruba Nation's picture flyers has one group is Biafrans and Yorubas, another one is Yoruba Nation. No, because when I saw the flag for the first time, I was thinking that this is Biafran flag, but it's not. It's not Biafran flag. I don't know the people that own this flag. It looks like a flag of all those Arabic country. I don't know, but let me not name it. But it is very clear it's not Biafran flag. Anyway, PM said that if you are Biafran and you are living in UK, you can join them. Okay, you can join them to on their rally in UK. So I don't know, but that's one of the things that PM said here. And second thing is that PM made a throwback video of Biafrans IPOB members that were being pied on this day, that is on 2020, yes, in Enugu State by Nigerian terrorist army in the month of August 2020. IPOB moved on. I mean, PM said they moved on. They died. These people died thinking they were actually fighting for Biafra. That is one thing that people have gone through, and we can tell that, because everything that Biafran have gone through in the name of IPOB protesting and all that, it doesn't yield any. It has nothing to offer. I mean, the death of these people did not yield any fruit. In fact, when they kill Biafrans, then they will come out and brag about it. And like I always say, I can't forget one of the Yoruba media, one of their media, I think that was it Channels TV, if I'm not mistaken, or Arise. They were mocking Mas Namadu Kano, in their studio, that if you want your freedom, then you have to go toe to toe with Nigerian army. They were saying that I wish I can, those days it did not occur to me that we need the video. There will be a time that we need that video. I would have saved that particular broadcast of Nigerian journalists. Those ones, they said that they were, what they do is that once they gather around in their stations, in their studio, they will be talking as if they own everything. In fact, you have no right to defend yourself. In fact, you are vulnerable to anything that the government throws to you. Today, none of them are making such a broadcast anymore. They're not. Anyway, let's move forward. A Finnish doctor in Abakaliki in 1965. Her name is Dr. Hentika. She was in Abakaliki as a veterinary doctor. She wrote this book on Biafra war. Wow. Finnish people have been, kind, to be honest with you, from get-go. It did not start from PM's era. They have been there. So we cannot read this because it's in the Finnish language. So I'm sorry about it, but you can see I try to zoom it so that you can see. For you to know that what PM said, that this book is about Nigerian. You can see here, I can see that 1965 Nigeria oil. So that's all I can see here. But it's in English language. So everything is in Finnish. And this lady, you can see her here. Back then, Finnish government, Finland people, they have been the one, you know, to care about our people, to actually try to know our cry and what we are going through in Nigeria. They have been there for a very long time. And PM went on and said this. Okay, in 2016, I led a Nibo in Finland on courteous visit to Dr. Hentika, a Finnish woman who was in my village, serving as a veterinary doctor before the war. She was also in my village when the war started, and she wrote 2 books on Biafra war. One of the idiots in the picture was among those who wrote petition against me in 2023 in support of Nigeria. I cut him off in the picture. So this cut off in the picture is very, very interesting, and Biafrans have something to say about it. So having cut him off from the picture, Biafran reacted on that comment cut off, and I would like to share with some of the comments from people. And Obaino King said, as you cut him off, as you cut them off, so shall the gods of our land continue to cut them and their collaborators until Biafra comes. He said, though, I'm quoting him. Now, Simon Ekpa, parody, I don't know what that means, but his name is Chuku something, said that. He said, nah, you have given the enemies another assignment. They will start digging for these books to know the village which the woman actually served. They want to know your family house by fire, by thunder, but not them go tire. Which is another revelation, but the truth is that PM is not gullible to just tell you. So you actually believe that they will use that to find his village and all that. Then after finding his village, what next? just like the way Nigerian government are trying to know PM's a way to kidnap him. You want to try does not mean that you will succeed. Anyway, still they called you names. That is from Ezra has said. Ijelechi said, still they called you names and accuse you of working for the Fulani Ndi Ocho. Marspeak said that that is how all these evil people will be cut off for the liberation of Biafra. Stephen said his neck need to be cut off entirely in real life self. Nah, this guy, you want to work you. You don't need to be all that violent. So everybody have the right to feel or belong wherever he want to belong. So you don't need to call for violence or to killing of anybody. Is wrong. Anyway, we are not going to continue with the comment. So if you want more, you can head down to his PM Twitter handle. It is there. So this brother, as he said, as a Simon Ekpa, different Prime Minister, I think reposted this video from Twitt TV. Nigerian terrorist army and the Bubago terrorizing. Okay, Nigerian terrorist army and the Bubago terrorists on rampage in Orago, Omoako, Ihemimbano in Old Imo State in Biafra land, burning people's properties. That's what they're known for. Can you just imagine that? Can you just imagine? People, these are people. This. You can see the car. This vehicle is somewhere parked to they set it ablaze. You know, this just 5 hours ago. After facing Biafran Liberation Army, you know, frustration can lead to many things. That's just the fact. But why is it that they don't want to tell their Nigerians, if I may use the word? I mean, people that are actually hoping that they have one guarantee group called army and all that. Why are they not telling their people that, look, this is not a child play. Forget about that. We are wearing this khaki and all this high boot. We are not finding it easy. Why are they not showing their? They need to allow people to see their tears, at least to help people to attract people's sympathy. But when they're still showing strong head, frowning their face as if they can do and don't do, it doesn't help, because innocent car that they just park somewhere is the one now receiving the revenge of what Biafra Liberation Army have done to them. Anyway, let me see if you can hear some of the people, voices. Jesus Christ! Can you hear that? Just hear that. Jesus Christ! Now, going back to how the whole thing started in this community. Remember, ever since they started, the whole Muslim decided to bring IDP camp. This village have not remained the same. Have never ever remained the same, because they have been pushing and pushing, trying to conquer, and just like what they have done to Oslo and the other places in Imo State. Once they want to establish something, they keep on pushing and forcing. Even when people that own the land said, no, we don't need it. IDP camp, they said they don't want. This village is one of the peaceful villages in Imo State. But they choose to bring IDP camp. The man that instigated this nonsense, in the name of representing you in somewhere in Abuja, is cruising somewhere in Abuja as well with his family. But people from this community are going through a lot. But guess what? It could be these people from this village that were championing for his election. Oh, go and vote him, support him. No, and I swear Imo State. So don't mind me. Then, after the man got the so-called post, or maybe won the so-called rigging election they normally do, selection you in somewhere in Abuja, he's cruising somewhere in Abuja as well with his family. But people from this community are going through a lot. But guess what? It could be these people from this village that were championing for his election. Oh, go and vote him, support him. No, and I swear Imo State. So don't mind me. Then, after the man got the so-called post, or maybe won the so-called rigging election they normally do, selection they are conducting in Biafra land, then he will be the one to bring army and armored cars in your presence, in your village, to buy you. Not only this man, I'm not talking this man, I'm talking about all the politicians. So these are one of the reasons why you don't need to allow them to vote, or to be anyway. 2024 December is here. What am I even saying? This picture you are seeing here is Finnish former president. I mean, former. They called what they're practicing is, I think they called him prime minister, okay, of Finland. This is prime minister of Finland, and this prime minister of Finland you are seeing here, and PM are in good time. The current prime minister and PM, they are in good time. This is to show you the levels of oppression. You understand? The video that we posted here about Methuselah, some of you that have watched the video, if you had paid attention, you must have listened, the part where he was bragging that that very soon he'll be addressing one of the leaders of a popular country and all that. Each time I hear that, I laugh, to be honest with you. Methuselah to address a president of a country in Anogwa. Anyway, we are going to go through some of the comments. This is a Yoruba person. He said, Oluwatoye, Omowami. This is interesting and awesome. She said. I said she because I don't know if it's he or she. I can't dictate Yoruba's gender by their name, so I only follow the picture that I can see there. I thought Nigerian officials visited Finland. Oh, this is the one Nigerian. They visited Finland to kidnap him. Let me see the reply the people gave to him here. Give to this person. He said, I thought Nigerian visited Finland. Nobody wants to associate themselves with Nigerian anymore. It is called is finished. It's finished. Bye, Nigeria. The killer of our people. Is it in their dream? Okay, this was the Nigerian from top to bottom. Anyway, the people are mocking that this guy on this comment. He thought the Nigerian visited Finland. What this guy is trying to tell you is that maybe they visited Finland to kidnap PM. So haven't they done that? What is going on? No, you in his words said that he prayed to God for 100 men to restore Biafra, and God answered him by saying when the time comes, he will give him men who were prepared for their mother womb, from their mother's womb to restore Biafra. The main journey of Biafra begins immediately our Prime Minister joined. Anyway, that is a very true honest post. And another post that PM made here is this one. He said the BDF must bring the fighter jet down in Oro. In Olo is in Imo State, another town, of course, another local government, if I'm not mistaken. That should be the primary target this night or tomorrow when they come back. We call on Biafrans in Olo to be very vigilant and follow instructions. Whenever the fighter jets start throwing their bomb, it is time to use the heavy equipment. Okay. That is the order from office of Prime Minister, and Biafrans are paying very keen attention. And he said, yeah, because Nigerian newspaper, which is this Sahara reporter, said that repentant Boko Haram militants flee with government-issued firearms. With the government-issued firearms vehicle in Borno. That is very funny. And PM said, flee to where? Those bunch of idiot journalists don't know what is coming to them. Nigeria remain a terrorist state that is funding and arming and shedding terrorists for Islamic State of Nigeria. By the time they are done with those in the north, they will come for all of you journalists in the Yoruba land. They have done it before using Afonja. So continue to deceive yourself. Because if you pay attention to this news, you understand why PM said what he said. Because you cannot come and say that they flee with a government vehicle as if it is just easy like that. Why don't you make mention that Nigerian, those in charge of the vehicle willingly offer the vehicle to them? Because if they actually want to stop it, imagine how ruthless they seem to be in the south. But when it has to do with their northern brothers, they become weak, very weak. Why? Anyway, that is a choice, because we know who we are and we know what the intention. PM also shared another video which you are watching, and he said, before you attack Simon Ekpa, this was how Nigerian terrorist army was killing Biafrans, burning their markets and villages before I decided to defend Biafran people at all costs, using all measures necessary. The result is what you are seeing today, which is, actually want to stop it. Imagine how ruthless they seem to be in the south. But when it has to do with their northern brothers, they become weak, very weak. Why? Anyway, that is a choice, because we know who we are and we know what the intention. PM also shared another video which you are watching, and he said, before you attack Simon Ekpa, this was how Nigerian terrorist army was killing Biafrans, burning their markets and villages before I decided to defend Biafran people at all costs, using all measures necessary. The result is what you are seeing today, which is, Biafran Liberation Army and Biafran Defense Force doing everything necessary to make sure they stop everything they are doing, to make sure that everything is not going to be as business as usual. Now, what you are seeing here, I will cover this part because there's a lot of blood here, and this is one of the things that you need to understand that's going on in Biafra land. So let me read what PM said before I allow the voice from this video to come out. Have they reported how many of their terrorists collected? Have they reported how many of the terrorists collected? The defense of Biafra land is not photoshopping. Now listen.
Go on there every they play the show. They play the show. I see person blood for a book them like this. Now person blood don't pour for here. Sibo, go on there every oh baby. See blood. Person where this blood come from, but they ain't go survive. Oh, I can't survive for the blood. So they play the show.
That is it. Let's move on. So PM went on by making this post. He said, the mistake Biafrans made, which we are correcting today, was the absence of adequate Biafran representation in US. That is, not having people in US government, not having any contact or proper communication to American government has been the issue, which the Biafran government is now doing everything. In fact, they have done everything to connect to the appropriate channel to discuss the Biafran issue to US government. So that's why he said the mistake Biafran made, which we are correcting today, was the absence of adequate Biafran representation in the US, and that mistake has been fixed. Still, even growing more and more, because everybody in the Congress are now aware of what Biafra stands for. He said again, use the terrorist anthem and blame yourself. Have you seen anywhere in the world such thing is happening? Thank God Biafrans are not part of this. From December 2nd, the anthem will be banned officially in Biafran territory. Because Channels TV made this post, which is PM shared the screenshot here. Seek permission before using the national anthem. Federal government tells Nigerians. In Anokwa. What a country. Anyway, I don't need to say much about this one because even you yourself will be shocked. Anyway, Simon Ekpa, Biafran Prime Minister, also made a post of one newspaper like that. I think I can't see the name here. He said, the newspaper said how Nigerian troops kill unarmed residents in Southeast, label them IPOB members. And the PM caption that PM gave this is always remember this, which is true. How they go after unarmed civilians and tag them or label them, names that people will say, okay, they serve them well. He said, criminal pushing another criminal. PM also, made a screenshot of Sarah reporter saying Nigerian Army Brigadier General Sadiku accused of stealing palliative rice, stealing of official vehicles, generators in Kano. This one, there's nothing like proof. It must be true. That is not the fact. Anyway, we are going to end here, but before then, let me just read this out. You can never relocate people around to Biafra land in the name of IDP camp. You will be resisted not only in Mbano, but anywhere in Biafra land. Listen to this.
Or indicate what happened.
These are
the situation report in Mbano. It is so bad as we speak. The situation report is so bad. Because another Nasika Graga, Ukukwe, Kuruna, Mbano, Menobalaga, Bawan also. Other than the Madula, Nahoni Moya. Not to try to come with positive in Abagare. Other than the Madison Moya behind on Nabata. Everywhere, this is Ababra, the famous Abba branch. The famous Abba branch in Kenona, Himembano. That's what you are seeing here now. Nobody No person is seen anyhow moving. People all has taken to their heels. No one can come out to say or indicate what happened. Mana ihe mere na ọ bụ ndị amara ndị abụ ndị na-amaghị ndị abụ ha bụ ndị nke pụtara na-agwa mbọ enweghị onye hiri ụra n'ehime mba nọ n'abalị nke pụtara n'ụbọchị nke taa. As at the time we are filing this report, the positive gbagharịrị ọtụtụ ebe iji wee chọpụta ka amata ihe kpataranụ. Ndị amị abụghịkwa ndị nke wuchichara nọrọ everywhere, nọrọ at alert. At the time of filing this report, anyị enwetabeghị any indication of any loss of life or casualty, but signs of blood and other things bụ nke ahụchatara. Amarakwana ndị nke agbara ma ọ bụ ndị gbatara onwe ha ma ọ bụ ndị nke anaghị agba. Enwebe onye ọma the situation as it is. Nobody knows what happened. Nobody knows what is going to happen because security is everywhere. Ebupụtago amount ka ndị amị buru amount ka atọ kwuchie ụzọ. Otu a ka anọ anya mapụrụ ihe nke bụ ihe kpatara ihe ndị a. Enweghịkwana onye ma ihe ndị bịara mee. Enweghịkwana onye ma ihe emege. Anyị amaghị ndị ha na-achụ. Ndị ha na-achụkwana anwụpụta besi n'ọwa ha maka a na-achụ. Enwe onye ma onye chụghị onye ọchụgha. Otu a bụ situation otu o si dịrị n'ime mba nọ. The situation report.
Okay, that is all. That is all. We are going to close the cutting now, okay, because we have spent some minutes. I don't want the video to be too long. Yes, there are some other posts that we are not going to touch now, probably in our next one, but please don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you are new, tell us what you think about all we have touched. I hope you followed it from beginning to the end, and don't forget to share the message. Please comment. I want to see your comment and tell me what you think about all we have discussed. Which of this news, which of this information touched you so much? Which of them do you feel that you have something to say? Please say it on comment section, and don't forget to subscribe like I said. See you again. Bye bye for now. Take care.